Longhorns will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And here we go. This is fun. An atmosphere unlike any other in the middle of a state fair. It's crimson and cream against the burnt orange.
And Chris, for people that have never been here to watch this, you're right. We're right in the middle of the Texas State Fair. Big Texas out there. We got corn dogs. We got fried, any kind of food you can imagine. This is one of the best settings there is in college football.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Did he take it all the way? Touchdown, Texas. It was a foot race and he won it. Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. On a punt now for the first time today. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So Texas's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Here comes the other star wide receiver on the field. This is really an elite group in college football this season, and both these guys belong in that group.
Yeah, these guys have been chirping back and forth at each other in social media throughout the week. I want to see who has the better day, because chances are that's the team that's going to win today.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Making people miss. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And here's the handoff. Fights off a defender.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the Sooners will crank up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Breaks free. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Fernandez. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Single back takes the handoff and stopped right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Looking for some space. It's Fernandez. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Last time they played, it was Longhorns in a beatdown, horns up, and the Sooners have not forgotten about that.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. To see the Cotton Bowl half empty because all the OU fans had left early and all the Texas fans singing their songs in pride after that victory.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And looking to throw now on first down. Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on.
Good enough for first down.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Now it's second down here. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back has it on a screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And the back now goes in motion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now the all-important extra point. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Always looking to throw. He's got his man in the open field. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Point after, up and good. The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout while they check him out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. What a diving catch way downfield. Big game.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first
touchdown, Longhorns. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Great cut. They whiff on him. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Takes the handoff again. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. QB decides to keep it here. And the Sooners offense is on the move now. So they keep the ball in the hands of the quarterback, but let him make a decision, and it works beautifully.
Yeah, that read option is dangerous because he can give that to the back or pull it. He read it perfectly. As they collapsed on the back, he gets around the corner and picks up the yards he needed for the first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Heading left after the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made, and a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. It's a second and goal play for the offense.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the sack is made there by the freshman.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back on that right away. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Hand off to the back. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
After consecutive losses, they need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Texas. And this one is getting ugly. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here.
Looking for a deep completion. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For every